Elon Musk is pretty much known to everyone for his achievements and contributions to the world, but rarely can anyone tell what he is as a father. With a man like Musk, one should expect anything, and no one knows anything for sure. However, today, we get a very rare peep into the private life of the tech giant through the lens of his own children. What we discovered is something no one might have expected. But before we get into all that, let's get a little understanding of what life was like for Elon while growing up. Elon Reeve Musk was born on June 28, 1971, in Pretoria, South Africa, to a mixed family as the first of 3 children. His mother, May Musk, was a Canadian-born dietitian and model, and his father, Errol Musk, was a South African electromechanical engineer, pilot, and sailor. Elon exhibited exceptionally high levels of intelligence and curiosity at a young age. He was an avid reader and would spend hours reading books. At the age of 10, he was fascinated by computing and technology and learned to program. At the age of 12, he created a video game, Blaster, which he sold for $500, a precursor to his future entrepreneurial activities. However, Elon's own childhood was not so fun. His relationship with his father, Errol, in particular, was complicated. His father, Errol, was a tough, stern man, typically depicted as emotionally cold and brutal. Elon has openly talked about the abusive relationship they shared, referring to his father as a dark side type of person and recounting tales of emotional and psychological abuse. The result was a strained life and an impact that still lingers even after all these years. Aside from home, Elon also experienced plenty of hardship in school. He was a studious, reserved kid, hence a target of bullies. He was attacked in a traumatic event so brutally by a gang of young people that he had to be taken to the hospital. These experiences of being isolated and subjected to violence made him hard emotionally and gave him a steel-like resolve to succeed despite his conditions. Elon still recalled these difficulties as having taught him to believe in himself and to develop a thick skin. Elon's childhood was also marked by restlessness and a need to escape the limitations of his environment. He left South Africa at the age of 17 to attend Queen's University in Canada, both to escape compulsory military service in the South African Army and to seek greener pastures. This marked the start of his path to world leadership. He spent 2 years at Queen's before proceeding to the University of Pennsylvania, acquiring 2 degrees, one in physics and another in economics. That is when Elon began dreaming of the day he could make a significant difference in the world. Elon's dreams of entrepreneurship began early. Elon left a Stanford University PhD program after 2 days in 1995 to pursue his dreams in the emerging field of technology. With his brother Kimball, he founded Zip2, a software company that provided business listings and maps to the press. There were many downsides, from financial problems to endless hours at the office, but Elon's hard work was rewarded when Zip2 was sold to Compaq for almost $300 million in 1999. This allowed him to finance even bigger ventures. X.com, an internet payment firm, was Elon's second venture. Subsequently, it merged with another firm and became PayPal. The PayPal firm did revolutionize online payments, and soon eBay bought it in 2002 for $1.5 billion. That was a whopping $165 million for Elon, and now he was turning into a technology visionary. Rather than resting on this fortune, Elon put his money into ventures consistent with his wider vision for the future of mankind. Founded by Elon in 2002 with the dream of making transportation into space much cheaper and establishing colonies on Mars, SpaceX entered the history books when, despite having suffered 3 rocket launch failures consecutively and nearly bankrupting the company, in 2008, it managed to see its Falcon 9 become the first privately funded liquid-fueled rocket into orbit. SpaceX is now a revolutionary aerospace firm, and its advancements consist of rocket reusability and the Starship spacecraft that has the possibility to enable interplanetary transportation. At the same time, Elon also invested his time and money in the automobile sector. He led Tesla Motors, an electric vehicle startup company, in 2004, and then became its CEO. With him leading the charge, Tesla revolutionized the automobile sector with its electric cars, pushing the limits of innovation and sustainability. Through adversity and numerous failures, Tesla is today among the largest companies globally, having a market cap of over $1 trillion at its peak. As much as these concepts are propelling his ambitions into orbit and electric cars, the entrepreneur also co-founded entities like Neuralink, the vision of which is to make the best brain-machine interfaces, and the Boring Company, the mission of which is tunneling, a type of construction and infrastructure. His taking over Twitter in 2022 also spoke to his strategic thinking. The trajectory from a kid bullied in South Africa to being the world's most successful human is proof of his perseverance, creativity, and strength. Life with his dad and bullies instilled within him an irrevocable need to create a reputation for himself and have a lasting impact on humanity. Elon is now not just a present-day billionaire businessman, but a hope and beacon of optimism, too. Through his achievement, Elon Musk has made himself a revolutionary hero of the 21st century in the books of time. However, beneath all of his record-breaking success, Elon has a secret and ongoing dilemma, hinged on balancing his high-profile career and being a father. With multiple children from his various relationships, Elon's life is as complicated as his corporate labyrinth. His children need attention, affection, and nurturing from their dad, but Elon's business life and commitments blur that line between personal and public existence. The tensions have at times seeped into public view, making us witness to the distress of his children and the efforts of Elon to extend to them an olive branch. Elon has a total of 12 children, evidence of the complex personal nature of his personal life. He fathered 6 sons from his first marriage to Justine Wilson, including twins Xavier and Griffin, triplets Damien, Saxon, and Kai, and his oldest son Nevada Alexander, who died at the age of just 10 weeks from sudden infant death syndrome. Elon also has 3 children with the singer Grimes, a boy, A-12, a girl, Dark Sidereal Musk, and Technomechanicus. Elon has his 2 other children with Neuralink executive Shivon Zilis, whose information and names have so well remained private. It's not easy work to take care of such a large and diverse family while building so many businesses. Elon is renowned for his busy working schedule, typically working 80 to 100 work hours in a week, dividing the time between SpaceX, Tesla, and other business ventures. There is little or no room for the family, and his children have cried at being overlooked by him at times. At one point, leaked comments by his older sons explained how his work tends to take priority over family occasions, like birthdays, school events, and other milestones. According to one of his sons, they are vying with SpaceX and Tesla for his attention, illustrating the inseparable line between Elon's work life and personal life. In spite of these problems, Elon has been especially trying to demonstrate his presence in his children's lives. For instance, he has been seen on so many occasions bringing young X along with him to his engagements. Not only does this give him a chance to bond with him, but X also gets exposed to innovation and technology. Elon has also talked about needing to instill a sense of work ethic and curiosity in his children, often encouraging them to pursue their own passions and interests. This is not without its negative aspects, however, as some of his children have spoken of feeling the pressure to meet up to their father's larger-than-life reputation. One of his sons reportedly shared, "It's hard to feel like you're enough when your dad is changing the world every day." Having a father so regularly branded a real-life Tony Stark can be as daunting as it is motivating. To be as famous as Elon places his kids in a situation where their lives are under scrutiny quite often, where even their failures and successes are being debated in the public arena. One of his older sons once remarked that people expect them to be geniuses just because of our last name, but they are just trying to figure things out like everyone else. Elon's personal life with his children is also complicated by his unconventional approach to parenting. He has called himself a fun dad, who enjoys playing pretend and sharing his love of science fiction and technology with his children. For instance, Elon explained how he has always brought up going to Mars over dinner. While these are attempts to bond with them, they say a great deal about how he has struggled to maintain boundaries between work and home. Despite all that, Elon does his best to connect with his children on a personal level. He has even spoken about free communication and instructed his children to talk to him if they wish to say anything to him or even criticize him. There was this remarkable occasion when Elon confessed that one of his children had sent him a letter complaining of his absence. Rather than overlooking, Elon cleared space on his schedule for more family time. That listening ear and flexibility ensure that he is dedicated to being an available and involved dad, even if he doesn't succeed at it every time. Elon has particularly been seen making more time for his son X and his sister Exa. Their mother, Grimes, has also shared pictures of their daily life on social media, where Elon is spending time with the kids and doing all the normal daily activities like reading them bedtime stories and playing with them. Those moments show the softer and mellow side of the billionaire, who is otherwise perceived by the public to be a stubborn businessman. Elon has also made efforts in the past few years to shield his children from the limelight, realizing that publicity tends to place unnecessary pressures on their impressionable minds. He has kept them isolated from the media and social sites, keeping them as far from the public limelight as he could. It is an indication that he does not want them exposed to the expectations and pressures that come with being a member of the Musk clan. It is also an indication of the tightrope that he treads between exposing his children to the world and protecting them. Though he spends most of his time being a boss, he is keen on strengthening his relationship with his children, which is a true reflection of how much he cares for them. For Elon, the test is to be the visionary leader the world admires and the committed father his children need. It's a tightrope, and one that requires self-awareness, adaptability, and most of all, an openness to put what's most important first. Elon's efforts to keep in touch with his children seem to be part of a larger effort to shield them from the turbulence of his personal life. Elon has been married 3 times and has also had extremely serious relationships with other females, each of whom has contributed to his growing family. The 3 marriages have produced 10 children for Elon. While fighting to attain career prospects, Elon went one step ahead and made efforts to be in a better position to meet the needs of his children. Since A-12 has grown older, he has been spotted severally with his father. Elon also constructed a family homestead in Texas where his children reside, having some semblance of togetherness despite the tight schedule. Elon's first wife was Canadian author Justine Wilson, whom he met when he was a student at Queen's University in Ontario. They were married in 2000 and had 6 children. Their first child, Nevada Alexander Musk, was born in 2002 but sadly passed away at the age of only 10 weeks due to sudden infant death syndrome. This tragic loss also affected Elon and Justine, but they did have 5 other children. Elon and Justine's relationship was also severely strained, especially by Elon's absurdly long working hours. Justine recalled that it was not simple being married to someone as career-driven as Elon, discussing how the work life took precedence over theirs while they were together. British actress Tallulah Riley was the next person Elon dated after his split with Justine. The two had quite a history, as they got married in 2010, divorced in 2012, got married again in 2013, and divorced once more in 2016. The two never had any children of their own, but Tallulah did her part for Elon's life at one very crucial point in his career, when he was working on building Tesla and SpaceX at the same time. Both marriages were strained because of the chronic work tension and pressure of Elon's occupation. Another well-known romance Elon had was with the singer and painter Grimes. Their romance began in 2018 and took the world by storm on the basis of their shared enthusiasm for science fiction, technology, and innovative thought. They have 2 children which include A-12, born in 2020, and Exa Dark Sider Musk, born in 2021 through surrogacy. X has been particularly more of a public figure in Elon's life, whom he has brought to formal events and had with him at meetings. This shows Elon's milder side, and he is found to be an overprotective father who is extremely involved in caring for his son. Pictures and videos of Elon and X have been making the rounds, and the billionaire is always seen playing around with his youngest child. Some thought that Elon might have made X his favorite, but his older kids did not waste time clearing rumors, explaining how their dad showers all of them with love and goes the extra mile to stay connected to them. Besides the children with Justine and Grimes, Elon is rumored to have 2 additional children with Siobhan Zilis. The twin siblings, whose names have not been publicly disclosed, were born in 2021, the same year Elon's son with Grimes was born. It is a credit to Elon's organizational ability and work ethic that he can be the father of 12 and run several businesses. One way in which Elon has attempted to create stability and consistency for his children is by creating a family home in Texas. The large ranch close to SpaceX's Starbase Center in Boca Chica is where Elon gets to spend quality time with his kids. The ranch is a place where the family will come together, bond, and create memories that will last an eternity. It also features a schoolhouse where Elon's younger kids are educated and plenty of room for play and discovery. Such an arrangement allows Elon to be near his kids but still watch over his businesses, most importantly, SpaceX, as it becomes the focal point of the Starship rocket program. The Texas home is Elon's commitment to family and heritage amidst a hectic entrepreneurial life. It's where his kids can talk to one another, bond, and talk to their dad regardless of how much time he devotes to work. For Elon, he has had to create a comfortable and cozy environment for his kids, one that fosters their imagination and curiosity and provides them with stability as well. Elon's relationship with his youngest son, X, has been on everyone's lips in recent years. X has been appearing more and more often in Elon's public engagements, sitting by his side at ceremonies and holding the fort for the occasional interviews. The world has thus been given these glimpses of the lighter, softer side of Elon, away from his usual brusque and one-tracked public image. Videos of Elon having fun with X, teaching him things about rockets, or even just hanging out have made the billionaire more relatable, showing that he is not just a vision-driven capitalist but a paternal figure as well. Even with X's increased exposure, Elon's older children have shown that they are not being treated any differently. They have admitted that their father makes an effort to treat all his children just the same, so that all are loved equally. The desire for fairness and equality resonates with Elon's aspiration to have a family and be a good example for his children. While his personal life is the larger issue, Elon's actions demonstrate how seriously committed he is to being a father and that he always attempts to maintain a work-life balance. In the face of it all, Elon remains a source of endless admiration for a lot of people. How he is able to combine the task of looking after 10 children and creating some of the most successful companies in the world is unbelievable. With his commitment to his children and maintaining unity within them, Elon is creating a legacy that will endure far longer than all of his technological success. It is a testament to family and to the enduring value of love, which his children are most likely to carry on to their own personal lives. Let us know about any other fun fact you might know about Elon and his family in the comments, and we will see you in the next one.